as you begin, I invite you to sit in a comfortable seated position, whether that is kneeling or sitting cross-legged. I'm choosing kneeling today. Take a moment to lengthen through your spine. On your inhale, take your energy up towards the crown of your head, lift it up, and exhale. Release, feel that freedom as you breathe, exhaling. Letting anything go, you don't need to hold. Inhale, lift through your belly, through your collarbones, crown of your head. Exhale, release. And one more time, deep inhale. Full exhale, belly's in. Shoulders soften down and back. Let's inhale, both arms out and up, reach. Exhale to cactus arms, take the elbows back. Inhale forward, exhale, elbows come together, a little rounding through the upper back, a little more range of motion. Inhale up, exhale back. If you have any kind of impingements or any problems with your shoulders, you can just modify for what's right for you as we take it back and forward. Inhale, arms straight up, exhale, hands to heart. I'm going to take it a little bit wider, deep inhale. Exhale, spread the arms wide, reach them back, gazing up. Bring it back into heart center. 2 more times, reach it out. Spread those arms wide, back to center, warming up the shoulders. 1 more time, reach. This time, bring your hands behind you. Press down through all 10 fingers, lift through your heart. If it's okay for your body, you can press down through your knees and also lift through your hips. So we lift it up, reach. Inhale, exhale, bring it back. Inhale, arms high. Exhale, prop up to tabletop. Curl your toes under, sitting back onto your heels to stretch out the bottoms of your feet. Looking for more range of motion, more freedom of movement. While we're here, we'll stretch out the shoulders too. Bringing one arm across your body, bring the other arm in. If your feet are starting to scream or not like this, just come on up a little bit. I know it can be kind of intense, and it gets easier the more we do it. So if you're fine, you can sit back or just release the toes. Get that shoulder stretch as you take it the other side, dropping shoulders down. Good, so as we move into this weekend, we're just gonna get some good core work in for whatever is ahead. I know we're gonna be good, right? And get that good range of motion too. Go ahead and release, shake your shoulders out, come up to tabletop, tapping out the tops of your feet, move through your cats and cows, pressing through all 10 fingers, root down, ground through your hands. Inhale, lift up through your back body for cat. Exhale, take your heart through, arching your spine for cow. So you are finding your full range of motion. You're finding what feels best for your body as you move. 1 more time, lift. And exhale through. Coming back to tabletop, extend your right leg straight back to lift into bird dog. Left arm reaches. Reach it out, 3. That's it. Feel your core engage here. 2, stretch. 1. Bring your hand, your knee down to take your other side. Reach it out. Lots of length through your body here. Just giving yourself permission to stretch, really stretch it long through your arm, through your leg. Deep inhale. Exhale, hand and knee down. Extend through the right leg. Again, we're going to bend the knee. Little glute work here. Sneak in some glute work as you flex your foot and just press it up. Press it up. Good. For 2 and 1. And now extending through the other arm. Reach it out. Reach the arm back to touch the foot or just towards it. Maybe you can grab the foot. If that's too far, I completely understand. We're just warming up. We're just working on range of motion. Stretch, bring it back. Inhale forward, exhale back. Bring your hand, your knee down. If you need to give a little rest for that other wrist, you can just circle it out. You can always have your fist down instead to protect the wrist. Extend through the left leg, lift. Good. So since we already did that first side, stretching out through the arm and leg, we're going to bend at the knee and press it up. So the spine is long, always lifting through the belly. Press it up. Good, long breaths for 2, pulse it up. Inner thigh is reaching up towards the ceiling for 1. Stretch the leg out, opposite arm reaches, bend the knee, reach the hand back. Good. Maybe you find the foot. If you're not quite there, no worries. Just reach for what you can. 2. Inhale forward, exhale back for 1. Stretch it out, bring the hand, the knee down, move through a cat and cow to stretch out your spine. Come on back to child's pose. Just reaching back towards your hips, lengthening through your spine, and curling your toes under, lift up and back to down dog. This is where we can walk it out, pressing into one knee and into the other knee. Gently back and forth. Notice the length through your arms. Notice the lift through your belly. And let your heels just release down towards your mat. Inhale deeply. Exhale fully. Finding some freedom in your breath. Bend your knees. Look to your hands. We step it forward. Maybe it just takes 1 step or a couple steps to get there. To grab opposite elbows. Really find some release through your spine. And releasing your hands to the mat, bend into your left knee. We'll take a forward fold twist. Bring your right hand to your heart, then out and up. So we're stretching through your upper back, reaching long through your side body. 2. Inhale. Exhale. 1. Bring your hand down and take the other side. Bend into the right knee. Stretch it up. Shoulders are down and back. You're noticing that length through your upper back. Deep inhale. Exhale. Bring the hand down. And inhale halfway up to a flat back. 3 full deep breaths here. Practice drawing your belly in. Practice lengthening from your crown of your head outward. Deep inhale. Exhale, lower, rooting down to rise up. Extend your arms out and up to reach. And take a breath. Bend your knees and hinge over to the side for a beautiful side body stretch. You can grab that top wrist if you want, or just have those arms in line with each other as you line the shoulders up and stretch. Inhale up. Exhale, other side. Good, just a little more room for your breath. We'll bring it up. We're using the core here too as we take it over. Good, and back up and to your second side. Good, inhale straight up, reach. Exhale to cactus arms just to the front of your mat. Release your arms back behind you. Clasp your hands together. Lift through your heart. Bend your knees a little bit to hinge forward and fold. We'll start into our sun salutation, just starting by finding some release for our shoulders. As you take your arms up and overhead, 2, and 1, release your hands back down to your mat. Inhale, halfway up, flat back to lengthen. Planting hands, exhale, step back to plank. Always options here. You can have full plank or have your knees to the mat. As you lower, belly, chest to the mat, roll your shoulders back. Inhale up, cobra. Lifting through your chest, 2. Lifting through your belly, 1. Exhale, lower, curling toes under. You can come back through child's pose or reverse your push-ups straight up and back to down dog. Take your 5 full deep breaths here. You find a steady place of focus for your gaze back towards your feet. Scan through your body as you press through all 10 fingers. Release your shoulders away from your ears. Lift through your belly. Let your heels release down. Long breath. Exhaling, bend your knees to step your feet to your hands, forward fold. Inhale, halfway up, flat back. Exhale, fold forward, belly in, reverse your swan dive to standing. Arms come out and up, reach. And exhale, sweep your arms back down by your sides. One more sun salutation, A to warm up. Inhale, arms high, lift. Exhale, hinge forward to fold. Inhale, halfway up, flat back. Exhale, plant your hands, step back, plank. Take a breath to lower elbows by your sides to your mat or halfway chaturanga. Inhale to your up dog. If the knees are lifted, or cobra, exhale back to down dog. 5 full deep breaths. Find that rhythm of your breath. Feel the stretch through your legs, through your side bodies. Gather those triceps down towards the mat so we stretch a little more through our shoulders. Deep inhale. Exhale, bend your knees, looking forward to step your feet to your hands, forward fold. Inhale, halfway up, flat back. Exhale, fold, rooting down to rise up. Extend arms out and up, reach. Exhale, arms by your sides. Big toes touching, heels apart. Sit back to chair pose, Utkatasana. We lift the toes a little bit. Lengthen through your spine to inhale. Exhale, hands to heart. We'll take a twist, left elbow across your right knee. It's kind of early in the practice with twists, so just take your time. Good. As we expand a little bit into our twist, getting that freedom of motion for our spines. Long breath. Come back to center and to the other side. These twists are usually where I get a little adjustment. It feels kind of good, so we just stick with them, find some ease with them as we breathe. 2 and 1. Back to center. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, hinge forward to fold. Inhale, halfway up, lengthen. Exhale, plant your hands, step it back for your vinyasa. Take a breath. Elbows by your sides, lower. Inhale, up dog, opening through your chest. Exhale, back to down dog. On your inhale, lift your right leg high, reach. You can stack your hips, bend your knee, stretch it out through your side body. Inhale, reach through your leg. Exhale, knee in. To lightly step your foot by your hand. We'll start in with a twist. Plant your left hand. Take your right arm forward and up. Good. Working with our range of motion, sweep the arms back. We can sweep it down, forward and reach. Good, just another 2. Stretch through your arm. Good, exploring that range of motion for 1. Deep inhale here. Exhale, hand down, rooting down. Rise up to crescent lunge. Maybe a little adjustment for your feet as you come on up. Take a breath, find some ease. Spread your toes wide, deep inhale. Exhale, bend the back knee, bring the arms to cactus arms. Good, extend through your back leg, arms high. Exhale, bend. We reach. Good, and bend. Strong glutes, strong legs. Inhale up, core engaged. Extend through your back leg, extend through your arms. Inhale. Exhale, hands come down to step back, moving through your vinyasa. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lifting through your collarbones. Exhale, back to down dog. Rooting down through both hands, especially your first finger and thumb. Inhale, lift. your left leg high. Stack your hips, bend your knee. Good, inhale, extend, exhale, knee in. 2, step your foot forward. We start with the twist in our lunge, our low lunge. Reach the left arm forward and up. Find that range of motion as you sweep it back, down and forward. Really reach that arm. Press down through your bottom arm. We're gaining our strength in this isometric movement. Good, as we get the rotation for your top shoulder. Inhale, extend, reach. Exhale, hand down. Take a moment to find your stability on both legs. Rooting down to rise up. Toes spread wide, belly in, inhale. Exhale, bend your back knee, cactus arms. Reach those elbows back, shoulder blades together. Extend, lift through your arms. Exhale, bend, bring them back. And again. One more time, as I like to do things in these patterns of 3. Extend through your back leg, extend through your arms. Inhale. Exhale, hands down. 2, step it back. Lower, elbows by your sides. Inhale to your open heart. Lift through your belly, back to down dog. Good, we're gonna go right into playing with our down dog, and another sequence. So we can lift the right leg high, stack the hips, bend the knee. 2 options. Option 1 is to take a 2-legged dog, reaching this left hand back. Let's see how this goes today. Reaching for the foot, or if you want more stability, just bring the knee down and reach the hand back. So it's up to you if you want to play with that. Good. Bringing that foot down, we'll take the other side. Just taking your time. Maybe lifting this right hand back. I can always tell when I haven't done a move in a while. It always creeps up. We'll bring that foot down and go right back to lifting the right leg high, lift. Exhale, knee in. To step the foot forward. It's always good to kind of mix it up. It's good for the brain. We'll bring the back heel down. And rooting down, rise up to warrior 1. Spread your toes wide. Feel that power through your back leg. Inhale. Exhale, hands to heart. And take a twist. Elbow crossing over your front knee. As you press your hands together, and press a lot through that back leg. Maybe taking your gaze up. And coming back to center, inhale, arms high. Exhale, arms behind you. Clasping hands together. Lift through your heart to hinge forward and fold. Take your arms up, 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 and overhead. Good. Lots of length through your spine. Lots of lift for those arms to come up and over. Beautiful. Coming back to center. Inhale, back up, warrior 1. Exhale, just release your arms back. So you feel the lift through your heart center, freedom through your chest, your shoulders, arms release back. Rooting down, inhale, arms high. Exhale, hands come down, and step it back to plank. And take it right back to plank, feeling that strength. 3, lifting through your belly. 2, and 1. Lift it back to down dog. And take your second side. Inhale, lift, left leg high. Exhale, knee in. To step your foot forward. Bring the back heel down, rooting down to rise up. Strong through your back leg. Spread your toes wide, inhale. Hands to heart. And take your elbow across your knee and press your hands together. Good, take your time with your breath. Come back to center. Inhale, arms high. Exhale, bring your hands behind you, clasping your hands together. Your second favorite way. Lift through your heart and hinge. Shoulder by your knee, arms up and overhead. Reach them up, reach them over. Good, it's our humble warrior. Coming back to center, inhale, back up, warrior one. Exhale, release your arms back, just feeling that freedom of movement through your shoulders, through your chest. Rooting down, inhale, arms high. Exhale, bring them down. Let's step it back to plank, holding here 3. Feel your strength, 2 and 1, and lower. Chaturanga. Inhale, open heart, lift. Exhale, up and back to down dog. We'll take 5 full deep breaths. You can be right here or back in child's pose. Feeling the length through your spine, through both side bodies. Nice and long, pressing through all 10 fingers. Shoulders away from your ears. And lift through your belly. Release your heels down. Bend your knees, look to your hands, and step forward, forward fold. Inhale, halfway up, flat back. Exhale to fold, bend your knees. Sitting back to chair pose. Good, dropping back towards your heels. Inhale, extended mountain. Exhale, arms by your sides. Hands to heart, bend your knees, stepping the right foot back for triangle. So we'll get some freedom of movement as we move through our triangle pose. Take a breath, extend your arms long, inhale. Exhale, hinge, bring the hand down to the shin, other arm reaches. Good. Extending long through your back body. You can feel as if you are standing against a pane of glass. The shoulders are down and back. We're reaching through both arms. Gazing down. Bend your knee. Come on up. Reverse your pose. Backhand down your leg, forearm lifts. And back to center. We'll hinge into half moon pose. I'm going to back up here a little bit. Good. Back hand to the hip, gazing down, front hand down to the mat. Lift through your back leg, stacking hips, stacking shoulders. If you would like to, you can play with bending your top knee and reaching your hand for your ankle or foot. So we're taking our dancer pose, a little back bend. With this movement, you get to stretch out through your quadricep and hip flexor, long breath. Bend the knee to come back. Go ahead and shake that one out a little bit. Inhale up, star, take your legs wide, arms wide. Exhale, hands to heart. Second side, shifting the feet just to face your other way. Extend long, feel the freedom of your movement as you extend through both arms. Inhale. Exhale, hinge, triangle. You can feel that beautiful alignment as you stack your shoulders and lift through your belly. Line your arms up. Long breaths, full exhales. 4, 2, and 1. Looking down, bend your knee, come up to reverse. Soften through your shoulders here. We get a little bit of surrender. Come back to center, back hand to your hip, moving into half moon pose. Front hand down to the mat, stacking hips, stacking shoulders, bend that top knee if you'd like. Reach for your foot or towards it. Even if you don't grab it, you're getting the movement, you're getting closer. Breath by breath. Good, extend back to half moon, bend your knee, gently coming back. Good, we'll shake it out. Sigh it out, because it feels good. And we're gonna toe heel the feet together to take a standing balance. This is our dancer pose. We've been working on those hip flexors. We're working on grabbing for the foot, so we're gonna put it together here in our dancer pose. This is one to really feel the freedom of the pose. It's okay if we fall out. It's no big deal. We get stronger, we just feel more free, more relaxed when we just let it flow. So we get to do that here. Good, let's tell him that. And come on back. All right, so we're gonna come on back. Going onto your left leg, right hand up, reach your hand back, pressing the knees towards one another, press the hip forward. Notice your jaw can relax, your shoulders can relax. Lift the left arm high to inhale, exhale, foot into the hand to reach it forward. We square the hips, find a steady place for your gaze. Come on back, release it down, shake it out. Take a breath, inhale, arms up. Exhale, hands to heart. We'll take the other side, dancer pose. Root down through the right leg. Lift the left arm high. Reach your hand for your foot. Press the knees towards one another. Press the hip forward, press the knee back. Take a breath, foot into your hand that brings you into your dancer, wherever it is right for you. Find some freedom in how you practice this pose. Long breath. Back to center. Release it down, give it a good shake. Sigh it out. We're gonna move into Malasana, our garland pose. Inhaling, arms high. Exhaling, hands to heart. We'll dip low into a squat, shoulders down and back. Notice any resistance, we release it here. This is just so good to set our hips and to release through our tailbone. There's freedom as we let it go through this space, through this area. Good, long breath. Full exhale. We bring the hands down to one side to come on back through your vinyasa lower. Inhale, open heart, lift. Exhale, up and back, down dog. Let's start with a bit of strength, moving into side plank over onto the left side, giving yourself 110%. If you want to give it 80, nope, we're going to give it everything. As you feel into your side plank, reaching long, full exhale. Good, and now we get a stretch. The hand comes down, we lift the right leg high, draw the knee in to step it forward. This is a short one. So we're gonna come into a side body stretch. You can bring that foot in a lot if you need to. As you come onto your side, And release that hip down. Lengthening through your side body, just right above the hip bone. We feel that beautiful stretch. The longer we make the leg and line it up with the shoulders, the more we feel it. Good. And now we're gonna come on down and do a little work. So just kind of mix it up here a little bit. Bringing this front foot in, we can hold it as we extend, flexing the bottom leg. We pulse it up. Let's work the inner thigh. Why not, right? Let's work it here as you press it up. Good. Getting that nice inner thigh workout. You're still lifting through your belly. You're still feeling that beautiful length through your spine. Shoulders are still down and back. Press it up. That's it, good. Beautiful, another 5. Let's feel it here. 4, you got it. 3, 2, and 1, release. Good, beautiful. I'm gonna take one for the legs, one more, then we'll get another one more stretch. Then we'll take the second side. So just pressing up, using the other hand to prop. We're gonna lift these legs. Core gets engaged too. Good, as we lift and lower the bottom leg. We're bringing it up like chopsticks. Let's grab some of that yummy sushi. So we press it up, good. Exhale, draw your belly in. Good, I love this one for the core too. It's some beautiful core work too. That's it, 4, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good, bringing the legs down. You can come on down a little more. We're just coming the whole way down here. And we'll get a stretch. Clasp your foot in your hand for a quad stretch. So just like we were doing with dancer, we're just really pressing the hips forward. We can draw that knee in. But a lot of it is really about how we press the hips forward and release our tailbones towards the wall away from us, whatever that is for you. Long breath. Exhale fully. Good. You come onto your belly, come on up. Just sit back onto your knees. Neutralize your spine. We're gonna shift to the other side of the mat, mostly so I can face you and you can face me. Hands come down, curling toes under. Let's take our sequence. We lift up and back to a low down dog and hinge over to the side. Lift through the hips, extend through both arms, reach. Good, reach it long. Good, you got it, beautiful. Nice and strong, 110. Good, deep inhale. Exhale, bring the hand down. Little low down dog to lift the left leg up. Draw that foot forward. We're hinging over onto the side so that bottom foot is flexed. As we hinge and just draw the other foot in. So we don't want to tweak the knee. We just want to get a nice length. If you need to adjust here, you can. So you feel the stretch through your side body. Your shoulders are down and back. We lengthen. Notice if any part of this feels intense. Breathe into it. That's where we find our freedom, is in using our breath. It helps us deepen, it helps us strengthen, it helps us lengthen as we oxygenate our muscles. And we also get a little more centered so we can think clearly. Good long breath, come on down. That's my little spiel on breathing. Bring that foot in and extending through the bottom leg, press it up, press it up. Little pulses. Pulse it up. Good. You got it, beautiful. Pulse it up. Good, for 4. That's it, 3. You got it, feel it, 2. And 1. All right, so we use that top hand for support, core engaged as we lift the legs. We lower and lift through the bottom leg. Exhales as we lift. Good. Keep it going, feeling that strength through those inner thighs. Beautiful. 3, 2, and 1. We get to prop on down now. Make a little support for your head as you gather that foot into your hand. Notice that if you can see the knee, you're probably tight in the hip flexor. We just want to push that back and push the hip forward. Breathe it out. Long breath. Exhale fully. Good, it feels good. So come onto your belly, hands by the low ribs to press up and back once more. We can just sit here kneeling to neutralize our spines and take a little twist. One arm across your knee as you gaze back. Come back to center and towards your other side. Beautiful, good. We're gonna come back to our first side, starting into a forearm plank, working our core a little bit more. We take our legs straight back. We have a count of 10, so you can be right here or lift one leg for 5 and then the other. Give yourself your 110%. So here we go for 5, breathing 4, 3, you got it, 2, and 1. Bring that down, take the other side, reach it up. Good, you got it. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it down, draw your knees in. Come back to child's pose. We've got one more on the forearms, taking the legs straight back. This one, we're gonna take one hand out to the side like a gecko arm, bring it in, and switch. Here we go, inhale one side. Exhale. Matching your breath with your movement, how it works best for your body. Make sure you are breathing for 3. You got it, good. Articulating that movement for 2. And 1. Knees come in. Come back to child's pose. Shift your hips to your right. Take your arms towards your left. Stretch through your side body. Come back to center. Take your other side. Stretch it out. Shoulders are down and back. Reach. And coming back to center once more, we're going to come onto our bellies to work our back body strength. So I feel like this is so important for us to have freedom for our spines. We must strengthen through our backs. So we have a nice safe yoga practice, nice strong backs, healthy backs. We're going to start with a little pillow for our faces. Walking your legs close together, just lift and lower through your legs. So we're just lifting and lowering and switching. We're really allowing the inner thighs to reach up. So if we're splaying the legs out, kind of like a dancer would or in bar, we're not doing that. We're just taking the feet parallel. It's like modern dance. We want those legs parallel. Good. And now we move it. I'm going to move this little guy out into our superhuman. So opposite arm and leg to lift and lower. Here we go. Nice and strong. Giving it your 110. Inner thighs up towards the ceiling. Last 5, Nice and strong. 4. You got it. 3, 2, and 1. Make the pillow for your face. Look over your other shoulder. Take a breath. Exhale fully. Good. Our next one is bringing the arms like a Y, out like a Y, and back like a W. We inhale forward. Exhale back. Inhale, reach. Exhale back. Reach it forward. Take it back. And again. Keep feeling that length through your spine and drawing your shoulder blades together on your back. That's it. Good. 4. Keep it strong. 3. Extend through your arms. 2. And 1. Make the pillow for your face. Look over your other shoulder. Shake your hips out a little bit. Our last one is our locust pose with your arms by your sides, walking your legs close together to exhale. Inhale, lift through your arms. Good, even through your legs if you're called to. Nice and strong. 3, you got it. 2, long breath. 1. Bring it down, make the pillow for your face with your hands. Bring your feet to the ceiling to windshield wiper your legs back and forth. And taking a moment here, we'll take a shoulder stretch. As you bring your right arm out, you're going to use your left hand just like a little lever to push it up and over. Let your shoulders relax. Let gravity help you deepen. And we come back to center, over to the other side. So just notice if that arm can go parallel with your shoulder. You're going to get your maximum stretch that way. And how you can surrender with this one. Good. Well, come on back. Hands by our low ribs. Belly in as we push up and back. So we come on up and back to kneeling, sitting back on our heels, and shift our legs over to the right for a one-legged forward fold, Janu Shirshasana. Extend your left leg forward, right foot in, take a little twist. Inhale, arms high. Exhale, reach for your foot or your shin. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale as you deepen. Draw your belly in. Come on up. We'll take the other side. Other leg comes out, foot comes in. A little twist. Inhale, arms high. Exhale, reach. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale as we deepen. Notice how we just surrender here. Feel the stretch, expansion through your back. Lifting through your belly. Let your heart lead. Belly is in, arms high, back by your sides. Let's take a twist. We'll just take the same leg underneath. We can grab the foot to draw that left leg underneath. Take the right leg over top, sitting evenly on both sit bones. Begin your twist towards your knee. Inhale, your arm high. Exhale, elbow crosses over. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale to deepen. Nice long spine lifting up through the crown of your head. Exhale as you gaze back. We come back to center, unwind our legs, and take the other side. Good. Just make sure you can just notice that front foot can relax. Take your arm up, exhale, elbow across. Inhale as you lengthen. Shoulders go down and back. Exhale as you gaze back. Each breath we deepen, so it's a dynamic twist, taking us deeper breath by breath. And back to center. We'll bring the soles of our feet to touch for Baddha Konasana. Grab your ankles, inhale, lift through your heart center. Exhale, flat back, pressing your inner thighs down. The shoulders go away from your ears as we deepen. Belly in, we come on back up and extend your legs straight out. One last forward fold. Separate out your thighs. Inhale, lift up. Lift through your belly, through your chest. Exhale, reach. Inhale to your flat back. Exhale as you deepen, grabbing your shins, outsides of your feet or your big toes. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, releasing forward. 5 full deep breaths. Let your shoulders relax so we find some freedom as the core is engaged to lengthen through our spines. Relax our shoulders down and back, reach a little deeper. Belly goes in as we take our arms high and exhale them by our sides. Bring the soles of your feet to your mat. 2, gently roll down 1 vertebrae at a time. Take your time as you get there. We're going to thread the needle, pressing down through our left leg. Take your right ankle across and draw your right arm through, clasping behind your thigh or around your shin. Relax your shoulders. Lengthen through your spine. And we release the side. The ankle goes across, arm goes through your legs for your second side. Shoulders go down and back. Lengthen through your spine. Good, we release once more, just to draw our knees into our chests. Bring the soles of our feet down to our mat for a back bend. Arms are by your sides as you slowly roll up 1 vertebrae at a time. You can walk your shoulders a little closer together to clasp your hands underneath your body. Press down through your feet to lift through your hips. Press down through your shoulders to lift through your heart center. Relax your neck. Release your arms and slowly roll down 1 vertebrae at a time, coming into happy baby. Grab the outsides of your feet to gently rock back and forth. Drawing our knees into our chests, we get one more twist, sending your knees over to the right. Open your arms out like a T, gazing over your other shoulder. Our shoulders can relax as we relax through our side bodies. Out through our legs, surrendering and letting go. We come back to center and send our knees over to the other side. Coming back to center once more, I invite you to hug your knees in tight, to hug everything in tight. And extend your legs onto your mat, arms by your sides. Surrender, letting go. I invite you to stay right like this as I just walk us through, relaxing. Your eyes are closed. And you let your gaze soften behind your eyes. Soften your jaw and let your tongue drop away from the roof of your mouth. Relax your shoulders. Soften through your heart space, your belly, your legs, your hips. Let everything go out through your toes. Let yourself go. I will call you back when it's time. I invite you just to deepen your breathing, to wiggle your fingers and your toes, to circle your wrists one way and the other way, and circle your ankles one direction and the other direction. As you're ready, I invite you to gently roll to your favorite side. And come on up to a comfortable seated position, eyes closed or gazing down the tip of your nose. I invite us to bring hands to heart center in a moment of gratitude for our strong practice and the freedom we may feel in our bodies and minds. And thank you so much for being here. The light in me sees and greets the light in you. Namaste.